Good evening, students. First, we will revise all concepts of basic rules of accounts, traditional approach and modern approach. As always, traditional rule, personal debit the receiver, credit the giver, but before that, debtor-creditor relationship is important. So debit the debtor, credit the creditor, debtor becomes giver, creditor becomes receiver. After that, real account debit what comes in, credit what goes out, and nominal account debit all expenses and losses, credit all incomes and gains. Modern approach, if you remember modern approach, asset and expenses are showing debit balance, and liability, income and capital, they are showing credit balance. So friends, you have remember balance sheet pro forma as I explained you in the last session that balance sheet pro forma is very, very important. So equity and liability shown upon share capital, reserves and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowing, deferred tax liability, other long-term liabilities, long-term provisions. Current liability, short-term borrowing, trade payable, other current liability and short-term provisions. So this is a pro forma of balance sheet. And now balance sheet may assets pro forma is still remaining. So see beta, in assets, we have non-current assets. Under that, property, plant and equipment, intangible assets, capital WIP. You can see intangible assets under development, B non-current assets, investment, C deferred tax asset, long-term advances and other non-current assets. So non-current assets also, we have property, plant and equipment instead of tangible assets. So this pro forma you have to by heart. Then in current asset, remember CIT, CSO pro forma, C for current investment, I for inventory, T for trade receivable, C for cash and cash and cash equivalent. Cash and cash equivalent, short-term loans and advances, O other current assets. So remember this pro forma beta. Yes, now you can write down this pro forma fast. Non-current assets, assets pro forma we have completed in the last session. Liabilities pro forma. Now this is asset pro forma. Write down fast this pro forma. Intangible assets, and please write down over after writing this. Good evening to Ria Jaiswal. Class was based to understanding. The concepts are very good. Thank you, Miss Ria. Then Pooja, good morning. Beta, good morning नहीं बेटा, good evening चल रहा है. Aditya ji, good evening बेटा. Yes, Das ji, good afternoon. नहीं बेटा, good evening. Aditya sir, I was sending answers to you these 2 days, but they didn't reach to you. No beta, I am getting your answers. Rabindra De, Tanya, Soumya, good evening to all of you. Palak ji and Sumit ji. Other students say good evening. सर 2 दिन से ट्राई कर रहा था सर, मैसेज ही नहीं जा रहा था. थैंक यू सर, आपकी वजह से मेरा सीए फाउंडेशन में 86 मार्क्स आया. सिद्धांत गर्ग जी, यस बेटा, वेरी गुड. ओके, तानिया पाटनकर, in foundation I had taken these ICI virtual classes and I scored 311 accounts, marks 82. Thank you so much sir. Yes, and other faculties also. Very good beta. The way we are ready for today's session. Anish ji, good evening beta. Deepak Goyal, good evening sir. Deepak Goyal from Punjab. will send you us the extra questions for practice for boosting our confidence. Definitely, beta. And Janisha Dancer, Isak G, Hingte. Beta, I don't know exactly how to pronounce this, but good evening and love you, your teaching. Yes, beta, thank you. Yes, for your appreciation. Everyone, now I know many students' names because they are regularly attending classes and sending queries. One request to all of you, please update your Board of Studies app. That is the first point. Update from Play Store Board of Studies app and send me queries, because updated Board of Studies, it will be easy for you to send queries from updated version of our ICI Board of Studies app. I hope everyone know how to download it. Download process is given in the YouTube description. So have revised or updated, version of our Board of Studies app to send queries. Yes. Over. Gaurav is asking, sir, I have one query. Sir, Sahil Walia is saying, sir, why are you explaining such slow? Better, just we have started and balance sheet pro forma. You are doing it for the first time. So I was very slow while understanding the concept or while teaching the concept. Good evening, beta Srishti. Neha, yes, all are good evening, beta. Bus. Yes, Muhammad Khalid, your queries are reaching to me. Don't worry. Palak Kiran, yes, your answers, they are reaching to me. Don't worry. मोहम्मद बोल रहे बेटा आपकी क्वेरीज आ रही है, प्लीज अपडेट यूर बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज ऐप. ओके बेटा मोहम्मद, so you can easily send me all your answers. Sir, I got 87 in foundation by your teaching. Beta Sahil, thank you, and score very well marks in inter also. Other students, those who scored more than 80 and other who passed in foundation, yes beta, this time your aim must be very high, score beyond 90 marks. Okay, chalo. So now this is asset pro forma, sir. It's very easy. Assets is property, plant and equipment. Intangible assets, capital WIP. Intangible assets under development. Then you have non-current investment, deferred tax asset, long-term loans and advances, other non-current assets. Current assets, you have CIT, CSO, current investment, inventory, trade, receivable, cash and cash equivalent. Short-term loans and advances, other current assets. So this is a pro forma of balance sheet asset side, and every one of you now know this pro forma very well. So it is very simple, beta. Equity and liabilities, shareholder fund, share capital, reserves and surplus. So now you are all aware about balance sheet pro forma. Just try to see number of seconds that you are taking while recalling this pro forma. So have quick revision about the pro forma by using tick ticky G. So tick ticky G आ जाइए. Yes. Just देख लीजिए कितना टाइम लगता है मुझे पूरा pro forma बोलने में. Equity and liability, shareholder fund, share capital, reserves and surplus, non-current liability, long-term borrowing, deferred tax liability, other long-term liabilities, long-term provisions, current liability, short-term borrowing, trade payable, other current liability, short-term provisions, assets, non-current asset, property, plant and equipment, intangible assets, capital WIP, intangible assets under development, non-current investment, deferred tax assets, long-term loans, advances, other non-current assets, current assets, current investment, inventory, trade receivable, cash and cash equivalent, and short-term loans, advances, other current assets. So this is 20 seconds. 67 milliseconds. So beta, 21 seconds is target for you, and see whether are you achieving this target or not. Tell me it in the next session. Are you achieving this target or not? So this is a target set by Sanket sir for you. 20 seconds. Yes. And you please in next session, you tell me your targets. आप आपके targets मुझे next session में बता देना. Okay. चलो. Now Board of Studies is yes. Yes, beta, redemption of preference shares. We are going to start today theory, and first we will complete our pro forma of bonus shares problem, that last problem. So today first we are going to finish with the bonus shares last problem, and right shares part I will take it in such session. Okay, I will take it, don't worry. But today I have to start with redemption of preference shares as per schedule because I have given some time for your basics understanding. So basics, I will take it at 7 to 7:30. And before that, we will finish with bonus shares chapter and some concepts of redemption of preference shares. Chalo. CIT CSO is very useful pro forma. Yes. Acha, Pooja bol rahe, sir, I'm getting more energy when you start class, when you start your class. That's why I said good morning. Okay, beta. Good morning. Chalo, last question. Sahil ji, first I will finish bonus shares and then we'll start with last part. So illustration number 3, I told you to finish it. Balance sheet pro forma, we remain, balance sheet pro forma is still remaining, and we are going to start with balance sheet pro forma today. Okay. So balance sheet pro forma. Now what is your understanding about balance sheet pro forma, beta? Yes, tell me. Balance sheet extract on 30th April is given below. Balance sheet extract. 30th April 2001 after bonus issue. So how to write this balance sheet pro forma? Very, very important. Particulars, notes and amount. So see the pro forma. Serial number. Okay. Serial number, particulars, note number, rupees. 1. Equity and liabilities. A. Shareholders fund. Shareholders fund. This is 1. A, share capital. B, resource and surplus. You already updated this balance sheet beta last time. Okay. So now you can see here, you have to increase your share capital. Now equity share final call is getting cancelled. Bank account, we have not prepared asset side. Equity share capital is increased by 1,80,000. So I will add 1,80,000 in this equity share capital. This is how you called it as updation. Okay. Then security premium, general reserve and P&L we reduced. So security premium less 20,000. General reserve we deducted 1,60,000 and 45,000 we reduced from P&L. And beta last one, bonus is temporary account is getting cancelled and capital is increased by 2,25,000. Yes. So beta, now see your share capital. I will write over here 80,000 and your equity share capital will be 180 plus 720. You can write on this 225. So this is 11,25,000. Okay. So 11,25,000. So total share capital will be 12,05,000. Very good. यश जी बहुत बढ़िया बेटा. Then general reserve will be 0. The valuation reserve as it is. Security premium will be 0. And what about P&L? 205 minus 45. So it will be 1,60,000. So 160 plus 35. But this is 1,95,000. And your secured loan will be as it is. Now see beta, balance sheet is not going to tally. So therefore it is called as extract. It is called as extract. Okay. Now Share capital, we are going to write note for that, note number 1. Reserves and surplus, we are going to write note number 2. And long-term borrowings, note number 3. Now, authorized capital, we will write authorized capital, under that share capital. Now, notes to accounts are very, very important. Yes. See now. I will show you in my way, so you can take a screenshot afterwards. Notes to accounts. So everyone is now comfortable with this speed. Chalo. Notes to accounts. See beta. How to write notes to accounts. See. So this is a Sanket's simple format. How to represent it? Yes, and in color format. So equity share capital, you can see here, it's a share capital. Share capital, always underline it. Always underline it, share capital. Then under that equity share capital, authorized. Authorized will be taken only for presentation. Only for presentation. Don't take authorized capital in total. So double underline. Double underline, it reflects, don't take it in total. So beta, this total, you won't consider in balance sheet. You will always consider issued, subscribed and paid up capital. So this is presentation. Authorized capital is always for presentation. Issued, subscribed and paid up capital. So issued, subscribed and paid up capital, that we will consider. See, those who are from direct entry, yes, understand the concept. Authorized capital means capital which you register with your registrar of company, ROC, beyond which you cannot issue shares. Okay, so this is the highest limit, 10,000. So see, and issued means which is issued to public. Issued to public means हमने बेचने के लिए निकाला, not public or anyone. So that is a issued capital. And this is very, very important line. Out of above 22,500 shares, shares issued for consideration other than cash, bonus shares. Now see, in our question, you can see the bonus shares. See beta, this 225, 1,80,000 when we received the final call, and 2,25,000 shares are issued in the form of bonus shares. So bonus shares, when you issue, you are not taking any cash, and that you have to tell to your shareholders. While they read your financial statements, you have to tell to your shareholders that out of above 22,500 shares are issued for consideration other than cash. So my friends, 22,500 shares are issued for consideration other than cash. And this sentence will carry 1 mark. 1 mark के लिए ये लाइन लिखना पड़ेगा कि भाई टोटल शेयर्स जो हमारे है 1,12,500, उसमें से 22,500 शेयर्स तो हमने बोनस के इसमें दिए. बोनस शेयर्स दिए तो हमने कैश नहीं कलेक्ट किया सर, हमने रिजर्व्स को डाउन किया और इक्विटी शेयर्स इशू किया सर. सो 22,500 शेयर्स के बदले में हमें कुछ भी नहीं मिला, कुछ भी नहीं मिला. उसके बदले में रिजर्व्स डाउन हुए. एंड हमें ये हमारे लोगों को बताना पड़ेगा कि आपके जो शेयर्स है टोटल, उसमें से सर कैश वाले इतने हैं. कैश वाले नहीं लिखने के, जो अदर देन कैश है ना वो लिखने का बेटा. सो ये लाइन लिखने का 1 मार्क मिलता है. सो दिस सेंटेंस यू हैव टू राइट टू गेट 1 मार्क. Out of above, how to remember? Out of above 22,500 shares issued for consideration other than cash. Break the sentence and recall this sentence. Write it in the comment section. एवरी वन ऑफ यू, आप सभी लोग ये लाइन को कमेंट सेक्शन में लिखोगे। जब भी मैं बोलता हूं कमेंट सेक्शन में लिखो, तो वो याद करने के लिए बोलता हूं। सो राइट इट, एंड वेन एवर यू आर टाइपिंग इट मीन्स यू आर रिटेनिंग इन योर माइंड. So every one of you, please write this sentence. Out of above, 20 to 500 shares are issued for consideration other than cash, sir. Sir, will you teach all the accounts of CA Inter? बेटा, ICI जितने भी लेक्चर्स मुझे अलॉट करेगा उतने लेक्चर्स में लूंगा. ICI will allot me on your recommendations or what? Yes, on the basis of some merits and demerits, ICI will allot me some lectures and they will decide faculties. So accordingly, yes, you can rating. Okay. Chalo, next one. साहिल वालिया का क्वेश्चन कवर हो गया. बेटा साहिल जी, I won't comment on other faculties, please. And you also, because beta, these classes are of free of cost. So ICI is not depending on one faculty. They also have to take different faculties. So please, beta, don't comment in such a way. You are intelligent guy. So it doesn't look that we are very not mannersless people. In CA course, there we have dignity, beta. Don't, this is not your private channels. So please, Sahil, please request करता हूँ, आप आपकी कमेंट वापस ले लीजिए. इट्स ओके बेटा. Yes, Anu Yadav, I can read your queries. Beta, see, all faculties are good. Only the way of presentation is different. Okay. So it doesn't mean कि you will get at free of cost कैसे सब कुछ मिलेगा बेटा, ये भी समझ लीजिए. Very good. Everyone has written this comment. Very good. Yes. Sindhuja ji, from very first class, I am asking you query. Beta, I have seen your query first time. Sindhu, almost 300 plus students are commenting. So it's very difficult for me to take all queries. Try to understand. Beta, we are getting only 2.5 hours. And if I solve each and every student's query, our class will not, yes, I cannot teach anything in the class. Chalo. Very good. Surplus and P&L. Revaluation reserve. Security premium, not surplus. Security premium. And then P&L. And long-term borrowings. Okay. And this note will carry 1 mark. Chalo. So better take a screenshot of these notes to accounts and promise me that you will complete it today only. Now you understood how to present it. Chalo likho. चलो, yes beta. So now we have finished with the illustration number 3 and we are going to start with illustration number 4. Illustration number 4. Yes, anyone who tried ILU 4? I think it's simple, na? It's same beta. It's same, I think. ILU 4 is same or different? ILU 4 same or different beta? Tell me. It's same. This is B category then. This is, I think, Z category because B category is there. Yes. Yes, Siddharth. Sahil, you are my favorite students. Please don't take it negatively. It is only for your best way कि बाबा आपके अच्छे के लिए था. ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है कि मैं आपको कुछ बोलना चाहता था निगेटिवली. बट इट्स कि आपने कैसा है बेटा, मेरे भी हाथ में कुछ चीजें नहीं है तो आपको भी ये समझ के लेना पड़ेगा साहिल. चलो कमेंट दे दो साहिल फटाफट. आई नो यू आर वेरी इंटेलिजेंट एंड यू आर लाइक माई टीचिंग. सेम है ना? नहीं बेटा, अभी मैं न्यू प्रॉब्लम स्टार्ट कर रहा हूं. यस सुभिक्षा, वी विल ट्राई टू फिनिश ऑफ विद इन अप टू जुलाई. चलो लेट्स स्टार्ट. ILU 1, 2, 3, 4 we have completed. So this is the index. You can write this index beta. Chalo. And right issue part I will take in remaining part I will take it. Don't worry, because today's session, according to today's session, redemption is important and I have to take that 5 entries also. Chalo. Yes, आज नया chapter with new energy, redemption of preference shares. So beta, this is how we have to prepare extract of balance sheet, share capital, reserves and surplus. After share capital, reserves and surplus, we have to write note number 1. Note number 1 is share capital. Authorized share capital is only for presentation. Equity share capital authorized. In share capital authorized में दो आएंगे, preference and equity share capital, and then double underline, because double underline it means it is only for presentation. After that, issued, subscribe and paid up capital. That one line is very important. Out of about that shares are issued for consideration other than cash. Then after that, reserves and surplus, we are going to write general reserve 0, security premium 0, revaluation reserves and profit and loss account. Then we will take the total in above. So this is how you are going to prepare. We are going to prepare n number of balance sheets, so don't worry. So this is how the balance sheet pro forma is prepared. Okay, and you have to set this time within 10 to 15 minutes. You are going to complete it. Chalo. Same question hai. So we are not going to start. Khushis Datta is saying, sir, your index is very, very important. I used it for in foundation also. Okay, very good beta. It is always helpful for revision. चलो जाना है आगे. साहिल बेटा नाराज हो गया बेटा. ठीक है, चलो आगे जाते हैं. So today's chapter. So ready? Acha, what about right issue? Accounting for right issue, I already told you that is very simple part. I will take it in investment chapter. Where I'm going to take it in investment chapter. So have patience. Right issue part will be easy to understand in investment chapter. So I'm not taking it now. Okay, everyone clear? बार बार मुझे मत पूछो सर राइट इशू का क्या. राइट इशू हम लोग इन्वेस्टमेंट चैप्टर में और ज्यादा अच्छी तरीके से समझ में आएगा. Yes. Okay. Notes of today's class already uploaded. See, I will tell you where you will get it. राइट इशू पार्ट के लिए कोई पेजेस मत छोड़िए. डोंट लीव एनी पेजेस फॉर राइट इशू. Explain you where you will get notes on Board of Studies app. It's very simple. Yes, please update your Board of Studies app. Under that, yes, on Board of Studies app, you have to log in first. Okay, so login is the first part. After putting your WRO number or CRO number or your registration number, inter batch, then there is live coaching classes. You will get different options. Now we have improved our Board of Studies app. Under that, yes, beta, under that, live coaching class for watching these sessions. Then click on, no, now I just want to check this notes. So live coaching class, you will get, under that you will click live coaching classes batch number 5. Under that you will download notes. Under that you will get the option download notes. Under download notes you will get paper 1 and paper 8B. And under paper 1 and paper 8B you will get notes accounting for bonus shares, and above that redemption of preference shares. Okay. Okay, no problem. So that's how you are going to receive this notes in our app. So live coaching class. Let's start new chapter. Okay. Chalo. So now preference shares redemption. Chalo, let's start new chapter, redemption of preference shares. For next 30 minutes. I want 100% concentration. Chalo. So before starting any chapter, I always tell you, why this chapter, sir? Why this chapter? Why? Any chapter. Sir, preference share capital is one of the source of finance. Okay. So SS Limited started its business on 1/1/2018. SS लिमिटेड ने अपना बिजनेस 1/1/2018 को चालू किया. SS लिमिटेड ने 1 लाख रुपए का इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल मार्केट में लाया. एज्यूम सिंपल नंबर्स, 1 लाख रुपीज इज अ शेयर कैपिटल. Preference share capital 50,000. Preference share capital is 50,000. Debentures 30,000. Now beta, this is our capital structure. Now this capital structure, now debentures is not actually capital, it's a long-term borrowings. Understand the concept. Sorry for disturbance. Yes, understand. Equity share capital 1 lakh. Preference share capital 50,000 and debentures 30,000. Now friends, redemption means in advance. Now in advance, I will tell my shareholders, that preference shareholders, they will get preference dividend. Now preference dividend and interest, what is the difference between two sources? Interest is even paid in case of loss, but profits, only in case of profits we will pay preference dividend. We will pay preference dividend. So what is the basic difference between these two? Preference dividend we will pay in case of profits, and in cases of losses, interest, or even in case of profit, but obviously we are going to pay interest, but even there are losses, we are going to pay interest. So this is a basic difference. And equity, and here preference dividend rate is fixed, but equity dividend rate is variable. So this is how you raise your sources of finance. But beta, we are not passing entries on the date of 1/1/2018. We are passing entry on the date of 1/1/2023, when we promise our preference shareholders we will give your money back. हम आपका पैसा रिटर्न कर देंगे. और ये हमने कब बोला है? 1/1/2018 को ही बोल दिया. In advance we told them that we are going to return your money, and this is called as redemption. This is called as redemption. So beta, redemption, the way the redemption means to give it back. To give it back. You got this concept? So redemption matlab paisa वापस देना, and in advance you are going to decide it. Okay. In advance you will decide, I will return your money after 5 years. पलक किरण, इंटरेस्ट का लॉस नहीं बोल रहा हूं मैं बेटा, मैंने ये बताया कि आपके कंपनी को यदि लॉस होता है तो भी आपको इंटरेस्ट देना पड़ेगा. यदि आपकी कंपनी, ऐसा नहीं क्या सेल्स में एक्सपेंडिचर या आपके इनकम से एक्सपेंडिचर ये 1 लाख के है एंड इनकम 50,000 का ही है, तो बेटा आपका लॉस होगा ना. मेरा खर्चा मेरे इनकम से ज्यादा है तो मैं लॉस में गया, तो भी इंटरेस्ट देना पड़ेगा. आप ये क्या पूछ रहे हो? मुझे नहीं समझा आपका क्वेश्चन बेटा. बट प्रेफरेंस डिविडेंड हम लोग तब देंगे जब हमें प्रॉफिट ही प्रॉफिट होगा, अदरवाइज हम लोग नहीं दे सकते उनको प्रेफरेंस डिविडेंड. सो दैट इज द बेसिक डिफरेंस बिटवीन प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल एंड डिबेंचर. But what is the difference between preference share capital and equity share capital? Equity share capital does not have any maturity date. It is matured only at the time of winding up or decided by the company for buyback. But redemption is mandatory. Company has to decide when to take its share back, and that is called as redemption. So in this chapter, we are not passing entry as on the date of 1/1/2018. Issue date, no beta, that we already covered at foundation. So this is the date on 1/1/2023. What are entries that we are going to pass on 1/1/2023? So that is the basic difference between the issue date and redemption date. So this is redemption date. And 1/1/2018 is issue date. Okay. 5 years, no beta, this is my imaginary example. This might be 8 years, this might be 10 years, but maximum in India, it is allowed 20 years. So every company has to decide its own duration. Every company will decide its own duration when they will pay their money back. Suppose if I have taken some amount from my friend as a loan, I have to decide it in advance when I will give his money back. Even in case of home loan, so my home loan is of 20 years and my father-in-law's home loan is of 10 years. So it decided by bank to bank on repayment capability, but here company has to decide its own redemption date in advance, and in our example it is 5 years. Sir, so it's very simple, sir. Equity share capital, suppose it is 100 rupees. Preference share capital is rupees 50 rupees. Reserves and surplus. Reserves and surplus is 30 rupees. Other liabilities, assume 70 rupees. Fixed asset 150 and cash 100. So sir, this is 250. This is 250. My balance sheet is telling. Redemption means giving back its preference share capital. So sir, minus 50 we will do from this. And we will deduct cash balance 50 rupees. So our balance sheet will tally at. So here, now I will write equity share capital. There is no change. 100 rupees in my balance sheet. Resource and surplus will be as it is, sir, 30 rupees. Other liabilities will be as it is, 70. My fixed asset will be as it is, 150. And cash balance is added 50 rupees. Sir, my balance sheet is tallying at 200 rupees. Sir, this is a balance sheet after redemption. And this is a balance sheet before redemption. But after redemption and before redemption, my balance sheet is getting tallied at 200. And so why there is a chapter needed, sir? This is very simple entry. Why I say introduce this chapter? There is no need of anything. It's very simple that you will reduce your preference share capital on the liability side, you will reduce cash balance from the asset side, and your balance sheet is getting tallied. Then, sir, why there is a need of taking this chapter in the syllabus? Wait. I will tell you logic behind it. Company law says before redemption, your capital structure. See, before redemption, your capital structure is rupees 150, sir. Is rupees 150. But after redemption, don't consider reserves and surplus because it's a free reserve. So reserves and surplus are never considered if it is consisting of P&L. Assume this is P&L. Assume this is P&L. So P&L is a free reserve. It will not part of capital structure. So sir, here capital structure is 100. So my equity share capital before redemption, my capital structure before redemption 150 and after redemption 100. Sir, if my capital structure is changing, company law says it is not allowed. It is not allowed as per Company Act, and therefore this chapter and how to maintain capital structure, what it talks about, how to maintain capital structure. This chapter is nothing but how to maintain your capital structure, and in this chapter we are going to see how to maintain our capital structure after redemption. मुक्ता जी बोल रही है, सर एक बार पूरा हिंदी में बता दीजिए. यस बेटा, वंस इन हिंदी. चलिए. So those students who understood it, yes, tell me understood. And those students who are not getting it, at least tell me. I'm going to explain it in Hindi, so please concentrate. Okay. and how to maintain capital structure. So why this chapter is very easy, how to maintain your capital structure. So you can write on the chapter name, how to maintain, what this chapter talks about, how to maintain your capital structure. So beta Mukta, only for you. रिडम्शन ये चैप्टर क्या बताता है, एक बार हिंदी में बहुत ही आसान भाषा में समझ लीजिए। रिडम्शन मतलब क्या? रिडम्शन मतलब पैसा वापस देना। आज तक हमें क्या सिखाया गया कि इशू मतलब जब 2018 था तब मैंने मार्केट में मेरा कंपनी फॉर्म किया। मेरे कंपनी में बेटा 3 सोर्सेस थे, 3 सोर्सेस से मैंने ये कंपनी फॉर्म किया। एक था इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल, दूसरा था प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल, तीसरा था डिबेंचर्स। तीनों में डिफरेंस क्या है? इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल मतलब बेटा इनको सिर्फ और सिर्फ डिविडेंड मिलता है, और वो भी डिविडेंड देना वो फिक्स परसेंटेज नहीं रहता, 8%, 10%, 15%, मन में आए वो परसेंटेज मिलते इक्विटी शेयर होल्डर। ये एक सोर्स ऑफ फाइनेंस है। दूसरा है प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल, इनको भी डिविडेंड मिलता है, पर इनको भी डिविडेंड कब मिलता है? जब प्रॉफिट होगा तब, पर इनके परसेंटेज फिक्स होते हैं, तो इनको पहले प्रायोरिटी मिलता है। एंड तीसरा डिबेंचर, इनको इंटरेस्ट मिलता है, वो तो आउटसाइडर्स है, तो इंटरेस्ट वाले सब आउटसाइडर्स है, तो उनको मत देखिए, इनको तो लॉस हुआ तो भी वो रुकेंगे नहीं, वो तो इंटरेस्ट मांगेंगे, तो इनको जरूरी नहीं कि प्रॉफिट में ही देना पड़ेगा। अभी बेटा हम लोग ये टाइम का एंट्री मार ही नहीं रहे, हम लोग जो पास करे वो रिडम्शन डेट के एंट्रीज पास कर रहे। रिडम्शन मतलब मैंने उनका पैसा 5 साल बाद मुझे उनको पैसा रिटर्न करना है, और ये पैसा जब मैं रिटर्न करता हूं आफ्टर 5 इयर्स, तब मुझे क्या एंट्री करनी है। तो मैंने यहाँ पे मेरे एग्जांपल में एक छोटा सा बैलेंस शीट लिया। मेरे बैलेंस शीट में मैंने लायबिलिटी साइड पे लिखा इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल टी फॉर्मेट में। समझने के लिए टी फॉर्मेट, नहीं तो वर्टिकल फॉर्मेट तो आपको पता ही है। वर्टिकल फॉर्मेट मतलब वही वाला जो 20 सेकंड में मैंने बोला था। इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल 100 रुपीज होगा, प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल 50 रुपया होगा, रिजर्व एंड सरप्लस 30 रुपया होगा, अदर लायबिलिटी 70 होगा, फिक्स एसेट एंड कैश 150 और 100। ये मैंने इमेजिन करके आपको बैलेंस शीट दी, और मैंने बोला था कि ये प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल, ये बैलेंस शीट रिड्यूस करने के लिए मैं यहाँ पे कैपिटल मेरा दे दूंगा, मतलब रिटर्न कर दूंगा, और यहाँ पे मैं 50 रुपया कैश में से कम करूंगा। तो बेटा ये चैप्टर की जरूरत क्यों नहीं है? तो यहाँ पे देखो आपका कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर, ये आपका कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर बिफोर रिडम्शन, मतलब मैं पैसा वापस देने के पहले 150 रुपया था, और जब मैंने पैसा रिटर्न किया तो सिर्फ बचा इक्विटी शेयर कैपिटल 100 रुपीज। तो इसीलिए ये चैप्टर आया कि ये कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर चेंज नहीं होना चाहिए, और ये कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर नहीं चेंज होने के लिए हमारे पास क्या पर्याय उपलब्ध है वो हम लोग सीखेंगे आगे के इसमें। तो ये चैप्टर का मूल रीजन क्या था? तो इसका रीजन एक ही था, बहुत ही आसान था, कि ये कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर को कैसे मेंटेन किया जाए। तो ये था हिंदी में रिवीजन। आई होप नाउ यू अंडरस्टूड इट। रुकिए, यस सिद्धांत गर्ग जी, वेरी गुड। ओके, अलमस शेख जी फ्रॉम WRO। यस मुक्ता व्यास। और हिंदी में किसने पूछा था? आर्ची, आर्ची, आर्ची बेटा। मराठी में एक बहुत मूवी अच्छा आया था, उसमें एक आर्ची थी, आर्ची गुप्ता जी फ्रॉम WRO, नहीं NRO, NRO से। बहुत ज्यादा समर और ये रूम में AC नहीं है, तो इतना डिफिकल्ट हो गया मुझे। ओके, रत्नाकर इज सेइंग, नहीं रत्नेश इज सेइंग दिस इज माय फर्स्ट डे, वेलकम बेटा। चलो, yes, any one of you have read this chapter in before and tell me how to maintain this capital structure? Any one of you? Yes, who already read these provisions? Yes. Beta, every one of you have to attend these sessions in live only. Only this is only a request to all of you. If you tell me all answers, I will be very happy. Yes. Jayant is saying, sir, in Hindi only I can understand easily. Beta, but I don't think my English is very superb English or very difficult English to understand. This is basic English that I am always taking. So everyone, for them, it's very easy to understand my language. Okay, just 1 minute. वाइफ ने पानी दिया है तो पीना तो पड़ेगा. चलो. And try to understand this much English, है बेटा. उतना तो आपको सीखना ही पड़ेगा. You have to give your paper in English at all. Sure. Yes, many students have written this. Very good. Very good. Yes, now how to maintain this capital structure, sir? Before this 150 and after redemption 100, sir, there is a deficit of 50 rupees in the capital structure. So preference share capital is 50. Wait. This is always shown at face value. This is in balance sheet, equity share capital and preference shares capital are always shown at face value or paid up value. Okay. Now the question is, yes beta, स्नेहा जी क्या क्वेश्चन था आपका, मैं भूल गया. Okay, understand it. Now preference share capital. So you promise to your shareholders, that preference shareholders, you promised, sir, I will redeem 75 rupees. Redemption value is 75. 75 rupees, sir. You paid me 50, but you paid me in my need. And that's why I promised you, I will pay back 75 rupees. So this difference is also called as, this difference is 25 rupees, is called as premium excess amount on redemption. Sir, this 25 rupees is excess amount I am paying, more than 50 rupees is called as premium on redemption. It's called as excess amount on redemption, premium on redemption, and this is loss for the company. But when I'm when I'm redeeming this amount 75, I won't consider it for capital structure. For capital structure, I won't consider redemption value, but while maintaining capital structure, I always consider face value. सर 50 रुपीज ये क्या हो गया है? आईसीआई ने बोला है कि भाई आपको दोनों लैंग्वेज में एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके लोग रहेंगे, रिटेन करेंगे. तो बेटा दोनों बार मुझे एक्सप्लेन करना पड़ता है. कोई बात नहीं, आपके लिए मैं 50 बार एक्सप्लेन करूंगा. जब तक दिमाग में नहीं आएगा तब तक सिखाता रहूंगा, जब तक है जान. प्रेफरेंस शेयर कैपिटल 50 रुपीज मुझे रिटर्न करना था, 50 रुपीज मुझे रिटर्न करना था. इसको बोलते फेस वैल्यू. इसको क्या बोलते? फेस वैल्यू. एंड 75 रुपीज इज कॉल्ड एज रिडम्शन वैल्यू. इसको बोलते रिडम्शन वैल्यू. देखो मैंने 50 रुपए जिन्होंने दिए थे ना, उन्होंने मेरे गरीबी के दिन में मुझे साथ दिया था. तो मैंने उनको बोला आज आप 50 दो, आपको तो प्रेफरेंस डिविडेंड तो मिलता रहेगा हर साल. बट जब मैं आपका पैसा रिटर्न करूंगा ना वो 5 साल बाद, तब मैं आपको 75 रुपीज रिटर्न करूंगा सर। 25 रुपया जो रिटर्न करूंगा ना उसको बोलेंगे प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन, उसको क्या बोलेंगे, एक्सेस अमाउंट ऑन रिडम्पशन। सर अभी बहुत कंफ्यूजन है। कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर मेंटेन करते टाइम, कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर मेंटेन करते टाइम सर मैं 50 लू या 75 लू? तो आंसर है सर कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर मेंटेन करते टाइम 50 रुपया लेना, 50 रुपया कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर मेंटेन करते टाइम लेना। सर रिडम्पशन वैल्यू, अरे वो लॉस की एंट्री पास करेंगे, 25 रुपया जो एक्स्ट्रा देंगे उसको बोलेंगे प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन, जो वापस पैसा देना है उसको बोलेंगे प्रीमियम ऑन रिडम्पशन। टिल नाउ एवरीवन अंडरस्टूड इट? Okay. Are my comments reaching to you, sir? I am highly disappointed that you have not replied to any of my query. Beta, please understand, you are not my enemy and I am not Russian and you are not Ukraine ka person. Why you are getting disappointed? Because I'm getting maximum students replies, 30 to 40 students replies. So it's very difficult for me to answer each and every query. And don't take it personally. I'm seriously telling you, it's very difficult to give each and every queries answer. और उसके लिए एक सेशन रखेंगे ना Zoom पे. We'll keep one session. We are thinking on this. Yes, that will be a next development. We will keep one session only for you. Yes. मिस निधि कुमारी जी, बेटा रुको, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, आपको मैं रिप्लाई दूंगा। Yes. So beta, preference share capital 50 rupees I have to redeem, but redemption value is 75. I promise you to pay more extra amount, that is a 75. So while maintaining capital structure, I will consider only preference share capital, that is a capital structure 50 rupees, and I won't consider 75 rupees because a 75 is the redemption value. I will consider only face value. Now, how many options I have? Now see, before break, I am going to tell you these two options. How to maintain my capital structure. How to maintain my capital structure? I will give you two options. One, option number one is issue equity share capital. Issue equity share capital. Bank account debit to equity share capital. Sir, 50 rupees, 50 rupees. 50 rupees, 50 rupees. And second one, option 2, CRR. Now CRR, I told you that I'm going to tell you the logic in the CRR logic, how to create. We used it for bonus shares. CRR we have not created. We used it. We used it means we utilized it. Utilize means debited it. In which chapter? Bonus shares chapter. Today we are understanding why and how to create CRR. This CRR is created at the time of redemption. At the time of redemption, we create CRR. What is the basic logic behind it? CRR means capital redemption reserve, means blocking of free reserves. Now this blocking word is not there in your study material. Block, freeze your free reserves. Blocking of free reserves. And now who are free reserves? P&L oblique general reserve. They are free reserves means what? They can be used for dividend. They can be used for dividend. So free reserves account debit to capital redemption reserve. Capital redemption reserve. Free reserves account debit, sir, to capital redemption reserve. One reserve is decreasing, one reserve is increasing. But sir, what is the use? One reserve you are decreasing and one reserve you are increasing. Sir, these reserves are not available for dividend. Dividend, it is not available to pay, distribute profits. So dividend is not declared out of this.
only bonus shares can be declared out of this. And this is the use of CRR, of blocking of your profits, sir.
Blocking of your profits. Okay. Sir,
blocking of profits. Do one thing. You can have one Telegram channel. I won't tell you it's on this. This is, you can prepare at batch number 5. I will tell you the name in next session, so you can prepare this Telegram channel. So having just, talk with each other or all difficult questions. So every batch has its own Telegram channel, and normally this is not allowed. Still, I am telling you to have this Telegram channel, because we also want to participate in that. If suppose if students are not getting any answers, so for that you can have this unofficial group. But yes, but don't chat other things on this group. So take initiative to prepare this Telegram channel. And if I think this name is correct, so in next session I will announce this Telegram channel's name, but this is my involvement in that will be 0. Okay.
Chalo. Ayush Goyal ji, we have 2 options to maintain this 50 rupees. We have first option, we will raise equity share capital. So our capital will be increased by 50, and or second option, we will reduce. See, here in our example, we have not considered free reserves. We have not considered free reserves. So free reserves we have deducted, but we have availability of free reserves only 30 rupees. So now in this example, if I decided to use free reserves, maximum free reserves will be 30 and equity shares will be 20. So combination is a third option. What is option number 3? Option number 3 is combination. So see beta, now suppose in same example, if I raise share capital by 30 rupees, assume I raise capital in my example 100 plus 30, 130. Preference share capital will be 0. See, I want to redeem, face value is 50. So equity share capital 30. This is given in the question. This is given in the question, 30 rupees raised. And CRR will be 20. CRR will be 20. Yes. Okay. So CRR will be 20. Now beta, free reserves. Now what is the balance of free reserves? 30 rupees. You can see here your reserves and surplus P&L balance 30. So I will decrease from P&L 30 minus 20, 10 rupees, and CRR is rupees 20. See the capital structure now. Now capital structure is 150. Your fixed asset as it is. Your fixed asset, there is no change. And your cash balance 100 minus 50 of redemption and plus 30 of equity share capital. So 120. Sorry. So my cash balance will be 80 and my balance sheet is telling at other liabilities. Yes, beta, what is other liabilities? 70. So 70, 80, 100 and 230. Yes, beta, my balance sheet is telling. Yes. Balance sheet is telling at rupees 230. Balance sheet is telling at 230. And see, this P&L is available for dividend. Yes. But CRR is not available for dividend. So this is a part of capital structure. So I will maintain my capital structure by issuing equity shares, or by maintaining or by blocking of my free reserves, that is a CRR. And see, this is how my correct balance sheet is going to tally. This balance sheet is wrong.
after redemption. And correct balance sheet is this: either go by equity shares or go by CRR or go by both, combination of both. Okay, capital structure has to be maintained after redemption. Yes, देखो बेटा, 50 रुपए मेंटेन करने के दो तरीके हैं। इक्विटी शेयर्स इशू करो 30 रुपीज, या फ्री रिजोर्स को ब्लॉक करो। इक्विटी शेयर्स 50 के 50 इशू करो, या फ्री रिजर्व्स को पूरा 50 माइनस करो और सीआरआर क्रिएट करो, और कॉम्बिनेशन, जैसे कि मैंने 30-20 ये आंसर लाया। सो आपके पास दो ऑप्शंस है। आप कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर मेंटेन करने के दो ऑप्शन है, पहला इक्विटी शेयर्स को इशू करना और दूसरा फ्री रिजर्व्स को ब्लॉक करना। माय क्वेश्चन इज ओपन टू ऑल, when you will issue equity shares and when you will block your profit, tell me it in the comment section. I want answer from every member, yes, every student, why when to have equity shares and when to freeze your profits. Tell me immediately. So this is a question to all of you. अर्ची गुप्ता, प्लीज आप एक बार ये सेशन देख लीजिए। बस 30 रुपीज इक्विटी का पैसा थोड़ी आएगा। यस बेटा, क्यों नहीं आएगा? पलक जी, 30 रुपए इक्विटी शेयर्स का पैसा क्यों नहीं आएगा? मैंने इशू किया, लोगों को बोला 30 रुपया दीजिए तो इक्विटी शेयर्स आएगा। मैंने इशू किया ना 30 रुपया, मैंने लोगों को बोला ले लीजिए इक्विटी शेयर्स, तो क्या प्रॉब्लम है? मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा है। आर्ची, आपको क्या दिक्कत है बेटा? 50 रुपए मेंटेन करने के दो तरीके बेटा, इतना तो लेवल हमने इंप्रूव करना चाहिए। वी आर डूइंग सीए कोर्स, हमारे पास दो ऑप्शन है। ऑप्शन नंबर 1, इक्विटी शेयर्स को इशू करो या सीआरआर को ब्लॉक करो, पीएनएल को ब्लॉक करो। सीआरआर को नहीं, पीएनएल को ब्लॉक करो, मतलब सीआरआर क्रिएट करो। सीआरआर हमने यूज किया था बोनस शेयर्स में, आज हमने क्रिएट सीखा। और क्रिएट क्यों करते? कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर मेंटेन करने। अरे 50 रुपए क्या है उसमें आर्ची? है ही नहीं कुछ, बहुत बेसिक चीज है बेटा। कितना बड़ा बड़ा चीज सीखना है हमें, ये तो बहुत आसान चीज है, समझ लीजिए। बोलिए खुद को कि सर मैंने बहुत इजी कॉन्सेप्ट समझ लिया। बहुत इजी है 50 रुपया। यस बेटा, सीआरआर इज अ पार्ट ऑफ रिजर्व एंड सरप्लस ओनली, but it is a specific reserve, and P&L is a free reserve. So what is specific reserve? Specific reserve means you are using that reserve not to distribute profit. So day before yesterday only I told you specific reserve and free reserves. What are free reserves? Free reserves are we cannot pay dividend out of this, and specific reserves, sorry, free reserves are we can pay dividend out of this, and specific reserves we can't pay dividend. So CRR is a part of capital structure. कैपिटल स्ट्रक्चर का पार्ट इसलिए क्योंकि उसमें से डिविडेंड नहीं पे कर सकते। प्रभास जैन, वेरी गुड, वेरी गुड बेटा। सिंपल लैंग्वेज में, इफ वी हैव एक्सेस मनी, when we don't have liquidity means cash, we do not have any cash problem, in that case we are going to we are going to block our profits. We have excess profits, we do not have cash problem, in that case we will freeze our profits. We have profits and we do not have any liquidity cash problem, we are going to freeze our profits. But if we have insufficient cash balance, so raise equity shares. Okay, issue equity shares, issue equity shares. Okay, so what is the basic logic behind it? How to maintain capital structure? So every one of you, before break, I want answer from every one of you. How to maintain capital structure, sir? How to maintain this capital structure? Yes. How many ways you have? Chalo, chalo, chalo. Who is answering very fast? How to maintain capital structure? Chalo, fast, fast, fast. Who is answering very fast? Daveji answered very fast this time. To maintain capital structure, we have two options. Option number one, issue equity shares. And option number two, block your profits. Block free reserves. Very good, beta. Very good. Create CRR. So this is the chapter's logical way or how to maintain capital structure in very easy way. Before break, yes, you first come to our basic entries, or whether you want to do basic entries after break. Yes, we'll take a break, and in after break, I'm going to write this redemption. Why? We are going to write the logic behind it, and after logic, yes, we are going to take that basic 5 questions. So after break, yes, ready for that 5 questions, and quiz will be after break, and take a break of 5 minutes. So 10 minutes. So we will meet at 7:20. चलो फास्ट में आ जाइए, और आज का सेशन 8:40 तक खींचने वाला हूं. सो 8:40 इज अवर टारगेट. ओके, चलो टेक अ ब्रेक. So now 5 questions. Start. 5 questions, beta. Today's 5 questions. Let's see. Chalo, ready? Ready. Everyone. First question. Today's first question, beta. Bad debts recovered. I want entry for bad debts recovered. Yes. What is the entry? Who is answering very fast? Bad debts recovered. Second question. Bill drawn. Bill drawn. Yes, Surya, your queries are reaching to me. First answer by Samriddhi Ranjan, student from CRO. Cash account debit to bad debts recovered. Samruddhi Ranjan. Cash to bad debts recovered. ERO थोड़ा सा टाइम लग गया आपको. And bill drawn. Who answers second entry? No, Gaurav. General reserve first use करना, then P&L. Yes, beta, you are correct. General reserve, then P&L. Second answer by, oh my God. Second answer by Adit SRO. Adit from SRO. Bills receivable account debit to debtors account. So this is a second entry. Bills receivable to debtors. Beta, second entry. Adarsh Mishra, wrong beta. See logic, bill drawn. I will tell you bills entries in one session. Don't worry. So just want to check your knowledge. Bills receivable, Adit. Third one. दवे यज्ञेश, कुछ भी एंट्री बताता है क्या रे बेटा तू? थर्ड एंट्री, नो वन इज यस. महादेव बोल रहे कि नो एंट्री. बेटा नो एंट्री कैसे होगा? कुछ भी बोलते हो बेटा आप. लैंड ऑफ रुपीज 1 लाख sold for 1,80,000. Sold for 1,80,000. So this is a third question. Number 3. Number 3. Those who have answered wrong, please rectify your answer. Yes, Meman Rafiq bhai. आंसर आ रहे हैं आपके. Why are you taking tension? चलो बेटा, फिफ्थ आंसर, थर्ड आंसर. The correct answer is cash account debit 1,80,000 to land 1 lakh and to profit 80,000. Profit is 80,000. Cash account debit 1,80,000 to land 1 lakh to profit 80,000. Gaurav is saying, thank you so much, sir. I am from direct entry and started studying after 12 years. Really very good initiative and having such nice faculties. Thank you, beta. जोगू ईश्वर, अरे बाप रे, एसआरओ की आज लीड है. करेक्ट आंसर बाय एसआरओ स्टूडेंट. एसआरओ की आज लीड है. टुडे एसआरओ छा गए बेटा, छा गए एसआरओ. फोर्थ क्वेश्चन. इंटरेस्ट ऑन एफडी is 8,000, received 5,000. Received 5,000. Interest on FD is 8,000, but till now received 5,000. Neha Gupta. Interest on FD 8,000 and received 5,000. Correct entry. Cash account debit 5,000. Interest receivable account debit 3,000 to interest income. So this is asset side and interest on the income side, P and L. Who answered very fast? Siddharth Garg. This time NRO student. This time NRO student. And one WRO student answered it, but without Tanya Patkar. Hey, Tanya Patkar. Without knowing beta entries तो आपने कर लिए. And last one. Last one. Very simple entry. Very simple entry. Credit sales. Credit sales. Very simple entry to end up with these basic entries. एनआरओ वाले थे इस बार जीतने वाले. Who is the clear cut one? CRO, SRO के दो, NRO and CRO. So let's see credit sales की एंट्री कौन फास्ट कर रहा है. So entry will be debtors, debit to sales. Debtors account debit to sales. बेटा वैशाली अग्रवाल क्या कर रही हो बेटा? सेल्स टू क्रेडिटर्स कौन करता है? शुभांग. शुभंग फ्रॉम NRO. Shubhang from NRO. So there is a tie between NRO and SRO. So let's play last question. Only NRO students and SRO students. I won't consider the answer, correct answer. Yes, just checking now there is a tie between NRO and SRO. 2-2. Let's play the game. NRO and SRO, north and south. Last one. Last question. Let's play. I will ask you some tricky question now. Just want to check your foundation knowledge. Yes, NRO and SRO, open question to all of you. shares forfeited. So last question, let's see. Shares forfeited. Your foundation knowledge, I want to check it. Shares forfeited due to non-payment of call money. Now this is a hint. So you are canceling your share. NRO and SRO. बपन दास, आपसे भी ज्यादा फास्ट आंसर मुझे मिल रहे. ERO वाले बपन दास जी. I am getting many answers, but beta, first answer, because it's a network issue also. Okay, so whenever I'm playing game, might be a problem of internet to you all. So I'm taking only first correct answer. Shares forfeited by NRO or SRO. Harshada Korekar, you are answering very late. Still not getting the answer from NRO and SRO. अरे क्या हो गया NRO वाले? जयंत रॉन्ग. बेटा जोगू ने सिर्फ थोड़ा आंसर गलत दिया. ओ क्लियर कट विनर सिद्धांत गर्ग. वेरी गुड बेटा, वेरी गुड. शेयर कैपिटल अकाउंट डेबिट. 2 call scenarios. 2 shares forfeited. Actually, ईश्वर जीतते जीतते रह गया. ईश्वर answered it. Jogu Ishwar answered it, but he hasn't given answer to call scenarios. He answered only share capital to shares forfeited, and that's why winner is Siddhant Garg, NRO wale. So today's winner, NRO. Very good. I thought अरे वाह, many students answered this. Oh my God. So everyone answered it in my way. Okay, क्या जोगू जी? Only by you have to just write to call scenarios. And how you can forget that call scenarios, beta? Rectify your answer. Srishti, Pooja, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. Ankur answered, I gave the first answer. Okay, no problem. So Siddhant Garg ने NRO की शान. Yes, बेटा. SRO जोगू ज्यादा विनर था, clear cut, but he wrote one entry wrong and other entries correctly. Yes, next time SRO. Yes, next time. WRO, CRO निकम्मे हो क्या बेटा? थोड़ा पढ़ाई कीजिए, जल्दी जल्दी आंसर्स दीजिए. CRO वाले, ERO किधर हो? ERO दिख भी नहीं रहे हो. Next time I want answer from SRO. Yes. Don't give me wrong answer, जोगू जी. चलो. Yes, राहुल. ईशा, तुम्हारे आंसर्स मुझे आते हैं बेटा, डोंट वरी. Yes, I am not getting any explanation from Jogu Ishwar. Beta, in my example, Satyam Singh, in my example, 50 rupees. Yes, beta, enjoyed. So out of 50, 30 rupees I issued is given in the example by me. 30 rupees and 20 rupees is CRR. So it's a balancing figure. Okay, got the concept? Yes. चलो बेटा जल्दी बोलो. Enjoyed? ठीक है. Let's move to next part. चलो 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 चलो. Basics. We have to finish our basics. सिद्धांत बोल रहा है we won. Very good. जोगू का आया सर. Sure. Sir, I will rectify. Thanks for explaining. Yes. चलो चलो चलो. Basics. That 5 entries. Last 5 entries. Interest received on FD. Yes. Have you completed these entries? Interest received on FD. 3,000 is total interest accrued. So see, connection with entry number 13. Connection of 16. Entry 13. So FD 3,000 की amount is received. Yes. No, beta, debentures is not considered. Yes. Chalo. Can you tell me this entry? So total interest is 3,000. Out of this we received 1,800. Chalo, fast ना, what up fast. Yes, Saturday night है यार. आज बीवी किधर तो मुझे बोलेगी कौन सा तो मूवी देखने लेके जाओ. एक तो आपका सेशन होने के बाद. और I am giving priority for my cricket tomorrow morning. Yes, chalo fast. What is the entry? Oh, very good. Cash account, interest receivable account. We already covered this entry today. And interest account. Real, receivable, personal. Interest, nominal. Debit what comes in? Receivable means debtor. Credit all income. Cash account debit 1,800. Interest receivable debit 1,200. To interest beta 3,000. Yes, you can write this entry. Cash is a real, interest receivable is a nominal, and interest is income. Very good. अरे वाह मेरे शेर लोग. नागेश जी पूछ रहे आर यू बॉलर और बैट्समैन. गुड क्वेश्चन बेटा. बैट्समैन. Okay. More than batsman or bowler, but I am more than that. I am a cheater. Okay. So that is more important. Next one. Depreciation. Yes, beta, you can take bank account. Aitha ji. Aitha. Depreciation beta, furniture purchase. Furniture purchased In which entry number? 20,000. Related to entry number 3. Related to entry number 3. Depreciation is a loss. And due to depreciation, furniture balances reduces. So depreciation is a nominal account. Furniture is a real account. So nominal depreciation, debit all losses. Credit, what goes out, furniture goes out. Entry, depreciation account debit 2,000. Yes, to furniture. So now balance in furniture. So now balance in furniture you can write 20,000 is a cost minus depreciation 2,000, which is called as return down value. Down value, return down value 18,000. So depreciation to furniture. Yes, Saipa. Thank you, beta. Depreciation to furniture. Some students have written furniture to depreciation. Wrong. Now, beta, tell me what is the entry for 18,000? We sold furniture for 18,000. Call scenarios कैसे close करेंगे? Usha Shukla ji. For that, you have to watch my sessions of company accounts of foundation. So this is only the option that you have. Yes, very good. Now selling price is also 18,000 and return down value is also 18,000. So no profit, no loss. Cash account and furniture account. So entry will be no profit, no loss. Cash is a real account. Furniture real account. Debit what comes in goes out. Cash account debit to furniture. Nagesh ji, this is not a quiz, so not taking names of students. Cash collected from, so this is related to entry number Manish ji 15,000. 14,500 as a final settlement, so discount. So here is discount allowed. So cash, discount received nahi beta, discount allowed. Bapan Das ji, you are wrong. बेटा सेल ऑफ फर्नीचर अकाउंट नहीं होता है, ओनली फर्नीचर अकाउंट. हर्षदा. Omkar Inamdar is saying, sir, your concept clearing explanation is awesome. Thank you, beta. And Manish ji is a giver. Sorry. Cash is real. Discount allowed is a nominal. Manish ji is a personal. Debit what comes in? Debit loss. Credit giver. cash account debit, discount allowed account debit to Manish. 14,500, 500, 15,000. I want number 20 entry from you. Now everyone. Just want this entry from you. Priya Soni answered it. CRO wale. प्रिया सोनी आज एकदम छा गई बेटा तू. चलो बाकी स्टूडेंट्स. I want all 3 entries. Priya, wrong answer, beta. Last at transfer entry, you are doing it wrong. हाँ. Suvarnesh, SRO. Very good. No, beta, P&L में we transfer entry. So someone is asking me, sir, can we use P&L account? No, beta. P&L account is never passed in journal entry. P&L is always we transfer balance to P&L. So while passing journal entries, always pass entry cash discount to Manish ji. We transfer entry. Yes. Subscription expenditure account debit. Because subscription might be income for Jio. And cash account. And cash account. Now, beta, this is actually expenses account. This is nominal account. Subscription expense is a nominal account. But wait. Cash is a real account. Debit all expenses. Credit what goes out. So subscription account debit to cash 18,000, 18,000. Now see beta, adjustment entry. Now what is adjustment entry? See, out of this 18,000, 2 years expenditure, that is 12,000, is of next year. So this is our prepaid expenditure, prepaid. So here, prepaid subscription account debit, and we will cancel this subscription expenditure because this is amount with someone, this 12,000 amount with Jio. So Jio is debtor for me. Jio is debtor for me for this service because I paid him it in advance. So Jio is debtor for me for 12,000. 6,000 is okay. This is current year. But 2 years is debtor for me. And this nominal account here, credit expenses cancelled. Because this is now my debtor. My expenditure is not 18,000. My expenditure is only 6,000. So prepaid subscription to subscription. And then transfer entry. Now balance in subscription is 6,000. So P&L account and subscription account. So that is the balance transfer. So entry will be P&L account debit to subscription directly 6,000. Accounts is getting tally. Subscription over. Okay. So Priya, you passed only wrong entry. Last one, transfer entry. I hope Priya now you got your concept, or Neha, I don't remember the name. Jogu bhai, Ishwar bhai, correct bhai. Yes, you passed it correctly, Ishwar ji. So this is a subscription account. Okay. Today, in 10 minutes, I just want to, now we are moving to next step. We are moving to next step to improve your accounts. So now I want now ledger effects, P&L effects, and balance sheet effects. How you are doing it, how you are visualizing it in profit and loss account and balance sheet, that I want to understand now. Okay, chalo. So now today is a visualization day. This is P&L, this is balance sheet. You have to tell me, every one of you, sold goods. See, this is expenditure side, debit balance. This is income side, credit balance. This is balance sheet liability side, credit balance. And this is balance sheet asset side. Now, debit balance. Now you know all basics from traditional approach. Now I want from modern approach. Now I develop your thinking from modern approach. Yes. Joint entry, yes, possible. पूजा जी देखिए बेटा, ये जो सब्सक्रिप्शन अकाउंट था, सी मैंने 18,000 पेमेंट किया, तो बेटा सब्सक्रिप्शन अकाउंट डेबिट टू कैश. देखो पूजा, मेरी एंट्रीज आप समझ लो. लास्ट टाइम सब्सक्रिप्शन. Now beta, we are moving to next step of our accountants. Yeah, please, 18,000 to cash 18,000. This is I passed on 1st Jan or 1st April. On 31st of March, you can pass single entry, prepare subscription account debit 12,000. P&L में you transfer 6,000. You can pass combined entry, and subscription is a temporary account. You are going to pass it 18,000. This prepaid you will record it in asset side, and this P&L के debit में you will record this year's expenditure 6,000. Yes. Chalo. Now I am moving to sold goods of rupees 20,000 and collected till today 18,000. So please give me effects of these entries. Where to record? Where to record? First one I will tell you. Now you can visualize by sales 20,000. So credit 20,000. Asset side cash 18,000. And debtors 2,000. Still debtors 2,000. So beta, this is the next step that you have to visualize. Income account credit side, debtors 2,000 and cash collected 18,000. So to debit 2,000 plus 18,000 debit balance, and credit is total 20,000. So 20 is matching with 20. Beta, if you visualize these accounts, I'm telling you, you are going to score more than 80 marks. Mark these words today. 80 marks minimum. ठीक है? Second question. Loan taken rupees 50,000. Loan taken 50,000. Expenditure, income, liability, asset, debit, income credit, liability credit, asset debit. Loan taken, whether it will affect your P&L or whether it will affect only your balance sheet. बेटा स्क्रीन इज नॉट विजिबल, देन शिवानी आपको आपके स्क्रीन का रिजोल्यूशन बढ़ाना पड़ेगा, 720 तक रखो बेटा, स्क्रीन अपने आप विजुअलाइज हो जाएगी. सुमित ओनली बैलेंस शीट लाइबिलिटी साइड पे लिया तो टैली होगा क्या रे? यू टेल मी, टैली होगा? एवरी डेबिट हैज अ क्रेडिट. लोन 50,000 and cash asset side 50,000. And in same question on, so loan taken at the rate of 12%, 12% is the interest rate on first day only. And tell me, interest paid $4,000 till today, till year end, and this is on very first day. See, interest during the year 50,000 into 12%, 6,000. So my expenditure to interest is 6,000. But out of this paid, so paid is only 4,000, and still payable, it's my liability, is 2,000. So expenditure 6,000. Many students, they have not considered this 6,000. Saji Matthews considered it. Very good, beta. Very good. Interest is always recorded on the basis of accrued.
and out of that you paid only 4,000, but still payable 2,000. Please visualize this accounts. It's my request to all of you. You take my basic 20 entries and you please visualize it. Beta, otherwise your accounts will never get improved. If you are not working on that 20 entries, remember, your basics will never improve. Your thinking process, sir, what should I do to improve my accounts? You understand that 20 entries, and for next 5 days, ask those 20 entries to your colleague, to your friend, continuous revision of those entries. You can give these entries to your brother, sister, mother, father, anyone who can understand English. At least they can read these entries and they will ask you the question. It's my sincere suggestion. And while passing entry, don't be in hurry. Always try to tell yourself all details. Real, personal, nominal. Sir, I can visualize this because my entries are clear from last 15 years, 20 years. But you are at the, you are in egg. अभी तक तो अंडे से बाहर भी नहीं आए हो. जंप मत मारो, डायरेक्टली उड़ना नहीं है हमें. Step by step, and then visualize these entries in ledger. Then visualize these entries in your P&L and balance sheet, and then your entries will get clear. Basics. Promise me, my friends. Next 2 days, beta, yes, आप सबके आंसर्स आ रहे हैं मुझे. Don't worry. Next 2 days, because I am now going to meet you on Monday. So beta, Monday to Saturday तक मैं सीधा हूँ आपके साथ 4-5 दिन. पर तब तो गाड़ी भागेगी, और गाड़ी भागते टाइम फिर ये मत बोलना सर हम लोग पीछे छूट गए गाड़ी में. प्लीज बेटा, प्लीज, फॉर मी, डू इट केयरफुल. नेक्स्ट minimum 2 days, focus on this 20 entries. Try to focus like this, how it will get affected in P&L and balance sheet. Ask these entries to your friends continuously. Okay. कोई नहीं खाएगा बेटा आपको. नागेश जी, अभी उड़ना है हमें, कोई खाने वाला नहीं है. मैं हूं ना, मैं आपको उड़ाऊंगा बेटा. यस, चलो कोई बात नहीं. नागेश जी, वेरी फनी गाय. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. यस, नाउ रिडम्पशन ऑफ प्रेफरेंस शेयर्स. I will solve 1 to 2 questions today. Okay. Today we will solve 1 to okay. First we will write those basics. Yes, chalo, basics, write down. Index fast. Index. Chalo, last 20 minutes, fast, 20 minutes only. We have to read all the, and 2 questions we are going to solve it in today, and then day after tomorrow. Solve minimum 4 problems. Huh? Chalo, write down. Write down this example. Write down name of this topic, redemption of preference shares. Index. How to maintain capital structure. How to maintain capital structure is the logic behind this. Why? First thing, redemption में after index of, yes, index कितने pages का index? कितने क्वेश्चन है? A plus category. Take a screenshot. 2 pages index. You can write it afterwards. Take a screenshot. At 9. First 4. And after that 10 question. Two page for index. Yes, beta. Bus. You can copy it afterwards. Chalo. Now logic. Balance sheet before redemption. Write down. Balance sheet before redemption. And box this, and you can write over there capital structure. P and L, beta. Don't write resource and surplus. You can write over here P and L. P and L is never a part of capital structure. Tell me over. No, beta. In exam, I will tell you the way Yagnesh ji, I will tell you which accounts are important while balance sheet. Yes. Tell me over after writing this, balance sheet before redemption. Balance sheet before redemption. Tell me over after writing this. Okay. Now balance sheet after redemption. But this is wrong. Preference share capital 0. Capital structure 100. And cash balance 100 minus 50. Write down over number 2. Okay, over 2. ऐसा लिखना over 2 तो मुझे समझ में आएगा ये भी हो गया. Don't write only over. Write down over 2. Balance sheet after redemption. And your capital structure is 100. Balance sheet after redemption. I'm going to solve one question today, balance sheet question. So I have patience till last minute. Now you promised me. So we are going to sit up to 8:30.
And I know my students, they are very studious. They can sit up to 8:40. Then write beta two options. How to maintain capital structure. Below that you can write how to maintain capital structure. Preference share capital face value 50, redemption value 75. So 25 rupees is a premium on redemption loss. And you have option number 1, issue equity shares. And option number 2, CRR. Chalo, write down fast. Over 3. Now you have to write over 3. Huh? After drawing this diagram, write down over 3. So don't consider 75, consider only 50 rupees. And option number 1 is that to issue equity shares. Option number 2, yeah, that creates CRR. Capital redemption reserve you have to create beta. Blocking of your profits. Virali, Saipa ji, please don't take only screenshots here. Write it better, write it. And here the entry will be free resource account debit. Issue equity shares and CRR. So bank account debit to equity share capital and free resource account debit to CRR. Beta, yes, capital structure mein, though it is a part of resource and surplus, but it is a specific resource. That's why we are considering it. Neha Gupta ji. And now after writing this, you can write over 3.1. Full, after writing this full entries, you can write over 3.1. So I will move to next balance sheet, which is a correct one. And now you only draw the balance sheet after redemption and tell me how it will get reflected. Yes, you only tell me items in balance sheet now. Tallying figure. Otherwise, you tell me tally figure of balance sheet. After this, draw the balance sheet after considering. Yes. पांडे जी अभी तो शुरू किया है बेटा. चलो 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 fast. Last one. Now you only tell me after this at what amount your balance sheet is going to tally.
Chalo fast. Tell me tally figure of balance sheet after maintaining capital structure. $250 wrong. 200 wrong. Security premium is also correct, considered as a capital structure. Yes. Security premium is also considered as a capital structure. Correct answer is 230. Equity share capital 130. And fixed asset 180. 150 and cash is 80. Yes. Equity share capital, preference share capital 230. So your balance sheet is tallying at 230. Write down over 4. Balance sheet after redemption. So this is a correct balance sheet after redemption. Over 4. Beta equity option 30 and CRR is 20. Chalo. So now let's see journal entries. Journal entries, write down. Journal entries. Number 1. Preference share capital. Account debit. Premium on redemption account debit. To preference shareholder 75. Why this entry beta? Pencil से लिखना. Here capital cancelled. So debit.
Capital cancelled, therefore debit. Premium on redemption is loss. Excess amount is company's loss. And preference shareholder are creditors. So preference shareholder account debit. Credit. Creditor becomes receiver. So preference shareholders account debit. As they are receiver to bank 75. Cash goes out. And this premium loss is transferred to P&L account. So P&L account debit to premium on redemption. This is a transfer entry. This premium account is getting cancelled. Shareholder will get cancelled. So ultimate effect, bank balance will reduce. Preference share capital will reduce. And P&L will reduce. Bank balance by redemption value, that is 75. Face value से reduce होगा 50 and loss reduced by 25. So these are ultimate effects. One more time. So please write these entries in notebook. Preference share capital account debit 50. Premium on redemption loss 25 to preference shareholder 75. Preference shareholder to bank but all these entries are passed on the last data. All these entries not on the first day. This is on redemption date. Preference shareholders to bank and P&L to premium on redemption. Sir, जब issue करते तब नहीं सिद्धार्थ बताते. This is not like debenture chapter. Very good Siddharth. Good question. Sir, ये premium on redemption preference shares के केस में last day पे record होता है. Last day. It's not like your debentures question बेटा. Remember, issue of debentures chapter नहीं देख रहे. Redemption chapter देख रहे. Very good question. So this is on redemption date. Siddhant, don't merge this concept with your foundation. Siddhant, बहुत बढ़िया बेटा, बहुत बढ़िया. Security premium is also part of capital structure. Yes, Adit ji. Share है मेरे सभी. Yes, everyone has to write these entries. Chalo, bina dekhe. Don't look these entries in the notebook and type it very fast. All three entries, just checking who is answering very fast. Move your fingers very fast. Fast, fast, fast. 1, 2, 3. All three entries you have to write. Chalo. So these are redemption entries. Over. No, beta. Premium on redemption is written off Neha Gupta immediately. Not every year. It is at the end. This is not discount chapter. Debenture chapter नहीं चल रहा है बेटा ये. Neha Gupta ji, don't merge your foundation. Now please forget every entry of the foundation of that issue of debentures. Okay. क्या होशियार बच्चे हैं यार. कहाँ से आइडिया लगाते? सिद्धांत, नेहा गुप्ता, वेरी गुड बेटा, प्राउड ऑफ यू ऑल स्टूडेंट्स। क्या दिमाग लगा के एंट्रीज करते हैं, छा गए। सिद्धांत कहां से हो बेटा? ये जोगू ईश्वर जी कहां से हो? यू आर फ्रॉम विच सिटी? ऑल एंट्रीज टुगेदर, हाँ? डोंट पास सिंगल एंट्रीज। नेहा बेटा, प्रेफरेंशियल टू कैश, सीधी नो बकवास, सीधी बात। अनुराधा, ओनली वन एंट्री, प्रेफरेंशियल कैपिटल टू कैश सर, बस। ओनली अल्टीमेट एंट्रीज। नो बेटा, यू हैव टू राइट ऑल थ्री एंट्रीज विदाउट लुकिंग इनटू क्वेश्चन आंसर। Recall it. Preferential capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preferential holder account debit to bank, and P&L account debit to premium on redemption. Efrain, one entry not passed beta. Write down a 1, 2, 3 essay. अरे बेटा 2-3 months में कंप्लीट हो जाएगा. यू कैन प्लान अकॉर्डिंगली. डोंट वरी कौशल कुमार पांडे जी. समृद्धि रंजन, वेरी गुड. CRR इज नॉट क्रिएटेड एवरी. अरे समृद्धि ने मेरे आगे के भी सेशंस देख लिए लगता है. चलो, सो यू पास्ड these 3 entries. Now beta, these are redemption related entries. These 3 entries are related to redemption. Now beta, issue of equity shares. Now to maintain capital structure, issue of equity shares. What is the entry? Only one entry. Bank account debit, issue price to equity share capital, face value to security premium, excess amount. Now in our example, only 3013 dash. And last entry, create CRR. Create CRR, P&L account debit to CRR account, or general reserve account debit to CRR. Capital, redemption, reserve. Tell me, कितने बच्चों ने फाउंडेशन के बाद, those who have not attended, those who have attended my foundation lectures and now they are totally relying on inter lectures. Yes, I want those names जिन्होंने फाउंडेशन में मेरे लेक्चर्स किए थे लास्ट के, और अभी कोई भी दे हैव नॉट जॉइन अ सिंगल क्लास एंड दे आर टोटली रिलाइंग ऑन द CA बोर्ड ऑफ स्टडीज के सेशंस. यस, आई वांट दोज नेम्स. No beta, it is not in installments. Okay, very good. Very good. So, beta, how many entries you have to by heart? Only 5 entries. Nothing difficult, sir. Nothing difficult. Preferential capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preferential holders. Preferential holders account debit to bank. P&L account debit to premium on redemption. Next on Tuesday, I want all problem you cover by your own. Try to grasp technique. You solve by your own, and next session, I will tell you all basics, how to solve those questions. Please don't refer my previous sessions. Don't refer my previous sessions. I want every one of you, please you do by your own all these entries. And oh my God, Tanya, Soumya, many students, Muskan Bhatia, Anuradha. Anuradha is saying private में लगाए थे पहले foundation में, now I am depending on you. Very good. Okay, very good. Very good. चलो वैशाली अग्रवाल फाउंडेशन अदर क्लासेस से किया था. नाउ इंटर फ्रॉम माय. वेरी गुड बेटा. यस, डोंट वरी. सो P&L account debit. So every one of you is now very easy for you. Preferential capital account debit, premium on redemption account debit to preferential holders. Preferential holders account debit to bank, and then P&L account debit to premium on redemption. For equity shares issue, bank account debit to equity share capital to security premium, and P&L account or free resource account debit to CRR. Sir, these are all entries. And now in next session, I am going to solve. Now that is the action day. Tuesday is the action day. We are going to cover maximum questions on Tuesday, and let's meet on Tuesday. Please don't refer my previous sessions. We will directly, you solve by your own, and I will give you techniques in recorded session, no live sessions only. So on Tuesday, we are going to meet. Yes, bye. And beta, please. Adit, you go through this session once again, and we will finish it on Tuesday. So don't worry. One comment important, and you understood it, just press a like button. Thank you, and we will meet on Tuesday now. Thank you.